The Visible Human Project is the creation of anatomically detailed three-dimensional representations of normal male and female human bodies. It all started in 1987 when Dr. Ackerman and Dr. Lindbergh worked together to open up an idea of optimizing the use of computers in a medical scenario. They started by presenting all over the United States at colleges in hopes of finding one that was able to achieve this goal. Finally, at the University of Colorado, there was a doctor by the name of Dr. Spitzer who envisioned this idea of cross-sections of the human body being digitized. He had this idea but wasn't able to get the grant until 1991 with his late collaborator, Dr. David Whitlock. In 1994, the first male, true-color, three-dimensional image set of a human body was published, and in 1995, The Visible Woman was released. The data previously needed a license to be accessed, but the images were later released to the public in 2019, and so a license is no longer needed. Medical students can use a cadaver, being one time only, and then they work on it for different uses. The 3D model was created to help students study human anatomy more in depth. It has also been used in radiology through CT scans and MRIs. Medical students have used them the most, but people use them not just for educational purposes, but for treatment planning, virtual reality, artistic, mathematical, and industrial uses. Cryosections took place, which means that they froze a body in water and gelatin and slowly shaved off 1 millimeter and eventually 1/3 millimeter, and photos were taken at each distance. The Visible Human Project was the start of the advancement in radiology and the creation of study material for medical field prospects. People were able to study the cadavers without worrying about them rotting away too quickly or being harmed by incisions. It has improved radiology and transformed the study habits of students. The Visible Human Project is still used today and is in the foundation of some programs like CT and MRI, but isn't as frequently mentioned due to the newer technology that can be used to do the same thing in a more efficient manner. It has not been stopped due to the accuracy that the images hold, but no one is working to expand the project either. Photos related to this project are still open to anyone who would like to access them and are applicable to medical students and radiologists.